Jesus says that the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. There's about 135,000 people in our area at the moment, and we reckon only 2 to 3% of them have a relationship with Jesus. That means that over 130,000 people don't have a relationship with Jesus and are currently facing hell. That's a lot of people. The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. And so one of the biggest ways we can help see more people belong to Jesus is by making more leaders. We need more leaders to lead teams that are working towards seeing more people belong to Jesus. And it's not just up to the pastors at church to train leaders. We need every leader to be leader-making leaders. Now, say Ben is a kids team leader, and he trains up 2 other team leaders for kids. Not teachers, team leaders. And over time, those team leaders then train up 2 more team leaders. Now, that's more team leaders than Ben could train up in that time on his own. And say those team leaders end up moving across to different parts of church. They could end up being band team leaders, host team leaders, pack up, set up team leaders. We want to keep training up more team leaders to be able to lead teams across church. Now, do this a thought experiment with me. It may sound a bit dramatic, but just stick with me. Imagine if you died or got really sick. We're hoping this doesn't happen, but imagine it does. Who could step up to lead your team? Have you trained someone within your team who could then be a team leader of your team? We need to always be thinking about who could we train up within our team to be a team leader. They may take over from you as a team leader in the future, and then you can move across to be a team leader of another ministry, or they may move across to be a team leader of another ministry. But we need to constantly think about who could we be training up in our teams to be a team leader. So how do we do it? How do we train someone up to be a team leader? Well, it's training up in all these things that you've been learning about. You want to give them these videos to watch, and you want to think about the videos with them, chat with them about what they're learning. But also remember the 70-20-10 principle. 70% of learning something is by giving it a go. So this means you need to give people a go at team leading within your team. And this can be hard. Usually when someone starts off team leading, they're not very good. They're still learning on how to do it. But that's okay, because that's the best way to learn. And so we need to be okay with a slight drop in the quality of our team while someone is having a go at leading. And remember how you were when you first had a go at team leading. You probably weren't as good as you are now. So it takes time for someone to grow in their team leadership skills. And also remember the gradual release of responsibility. Don't just dump all of it over to them at once. You want to gradually give them responsibility, give them a go at things, and have lots of chats with them about how they're going, how they're finding things, give them feedback on how they're going at team leading. And for you to be able to give them this feedback, you also need to spend that time to reflect on how's this person going, so you can give them specific, helpful feedback for them. We need every leader across church to make leaders. Imagine if Horizon was so full of people who could lead teams. Under God, it would help more and more people belong to Jesus and become like him. And that would just be so good. And so we need to be leaders making leaders. A few questions for you to think about. Who in my team could I train up to be a team leader? Who could it be? Second question, how would I start that conversation with them? And how could I give them a go? Third question, what has helped you in your training as a team leader that you could help to train this person up in team leading?